everybody. We're gonna have our first Morning Wong chat with Stella Chuu, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna bring her on right now.
Does my microphone sound okay right now?
Now it sounds even better.
I had to switch the microphone input because before it was through my webcam, and now it's through this lovely little microphone over here. So if I whisper, you can hear it a little
That's so
better.
sexy. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have GB on the show as well, because you wanna have her on your Stella Transform show, right?
You're just stealing all of my guests.
I
Look,
am stealing
mister.
a bunch of your guests. Don't worry, you know, I'm starting this show with this chat. I'm sure I have a lot of guests up here too, so we can steal some of mine too. Hopefully, it'll be fun.
Can you take off your headphones and show everyone your new hair?
Oh, yes.
Especially me. I want to see your new hair.
So this is my new short hair. I didn't style or do anything with it today.
Turn your head around. Do a 360.
360, that's like...
Whoa, that looks so good, bro. I've been playing the Wii Fit game. The not the Wii Fit. The
is it the one with the bar?
The Ring Fit. Oh, yeah, it's so good. It's really, really good.
Is it fun though? Like, it's
I heard it's really fun, and it's a lot of cardio. Yeah, it's a hell of a workout. Like, you don't realize it, but like, instead of moving your character with a joystick, you physically are moving your character. So, and when you're fighting the enemies, you have to fight them with workouts. My heart rate goes up. Like, you can measure your heart rate, but the highest my heart rate went was like 153 or something like that.
That's way too high. Is that normal?
160 is when you're running.
Oh, really? Okay. But no, I have like breathing issue last year from working out.
Damn, do you have asthma?
I was born with asthma. It's my birthday gift from my grandma. One time, I had an asthma attack, bro. I was really, really young. It was like 2 in the morning. We decided should we rush to the hospital or like where we can find a doctor. And then my mom literally come up to me and said, "You need to breathe and you need to relax or else you will die."
Oh,
and then I'm like, yeah, I'm instantly got even more, like breathing even more. But I think it kind of work. I'm more calm now. Like in any crisis situation, I'm able to remain very, very calm because I just have to. If I don't, I die. For me, dying right now is more of like inconvenience than a tragedy. I really don't have time to die. Like I look at my calendar. Like my friend's trying to want to get dinner next week. I literally could not pencil him in.
Yo, I can't die right now. I gotta go chill.
Yeah, like if you want me to die, please, set up a schedule, put it in the calendar. I might able to accept it or not. Like I need to look at it. Like I really don't have time. Like, okay.
Jesus Christ, Martin. Martin, what is something that you actually have nerd cred in? Because I feel like every time we talk, you're like, I've never watched this. I've never played this.
So how about this? Like I have watched a lot of things before I moved to America. I watched Dragon Ball when I was very young. So Dragon Ball Z is something I actually do know about. But again, it's not something I have to go on my way to watch, like, to go on like special sites just to watch it.
But have you watched any of like the new stuff
Modern
that everyone's
been... I saw one thing that you haven't seen yet. I saw like 2 or 3 seasons of JoJo.
Gotta at least watch more stuff. My Hero Academia is a big one. I highly recommend it. The thing about My Hero Academia is that like everyone is progressing pretty much at the same rate that like all of their predecessors progress.
So it's not like a montage or like a weekend where they suddenly learn more Sengon and they're like, oh no, you're strong now.
Literally all of the people who are older than him, who are professionals, are still much stronger and more experienced than him. Because even if he can punch harder than anyone else, that's not what makes you a good hero. What makes you a good hero is your experiences and your ability to like tactically judge a situation.
All right, well, let's talk about cosplay. Okay. Tell me about you and cosplay, because you definitely are known for your cosplay work, not just from your show currently, but also how long have you been cosplaying?
I've been cosplaying since 2011, and before that I was like running the anime club in college and in high school, so I've just been a weeb forever.
But yeah, so wait, how long have you been cosplaying in?
2011, so it's 9 years now.
How did you get first started? Like, how did you even find out?
So I've been going to cons forever, right? When I was in college, I used to run like a maid cafe. So a lot of like what I did was like weeaboo culture without actually like full on cosplaying. 2011 was kind of pivotal. I think a lot of like big names in cosplay were attending Katsucon. So like Yaya Han was there, Vampy Bitme was there, and seeing both of them in real life kind of made me realize it just like a switch flicked, and it made me feel like, dude, I want to be like them. I want to cosplay like a lot, not just, you know, casually for fun. Like I want to like learn how to build costumes. I want to travel around to conventions, and I want to like try and make this into a thing for myself rather than just like casually going with my club mates. It's also the same year that I met Jeff, my husband. So like the reason why I felt this kind of like license to go to these cons is because like I had Jeff with me. You know, we were just starting a new relationship, and both of us like, you know, just wanted to go and have fun. And so it just kind of like came together really well.
So we've been in the cosplay now, I guess we can call it industry for a while. And we never really decided to do it for a living, you know, or try to make anything out of it. Other than we first got to the first con, it's like, oh my God, this is amazing. And we kind of just nonstop going, you know, it's just kind of carried through. So have you think about slowing down cosplay, or you feel like this is something that you still see yourself doing in the next few years, or what's that like for you? What do you think?
I still want to do cosplay, but I have found a new love for building costumes for other people. Right now I have that show, Stella Transforms, and it's where I build a costume for a guest on my show. They're usually like a streamer, a YouTuber. You know, we transform them and it's been great. I stream it on Caffeine TV. I've been with Caffeine since the beginning of their website, and they've just been really, really supportive and really helpful. Like I literally couldn't have done this show without them. Now I can turn these people into cosplay and also at the same time kind of feel like I'm, you know, it's like, oh, look at me, I made this. But like mostly you're looking at them because they look so cool. Yeah, I just want to share the joy of cosplay. Who's somebody you would absolutely love to make a costume? Personal dream collab. So I actually really want to work with Hollywood celebrities if possible. So it's not necessarily that I have a dream person, I have a dream people. And the people are like super A-list, like Hollywood celebrities, like big, think big, right? That's what I want.
One thing I want to talk to you about a lot, because you know you've been in it for so long. What do you think some changes has been really major in the last few years?
So the major change that really changed everything was Patreon. It was so immediate. It went from like maybe a dozen people who were making cosplay their full-time job in America to hundreds of people who were making cosplay a full-time job. Okay, so before, cosplay was just a popularity game between people who made costume. It was, oh, did you see what she made? Psh, it's not as good as what I made.
Remember where people would say they're like the official character cosplay? Like,
yeah,
oh, she's the official like Link, or oh, she's the official Asuka cosplay. So that was a very big popularity contest back then, yeah.
Yeah, so the reason why I call it a popularity contest is because there was no other way to measure your hierarchy in cosplay. No one was making money. No one was doing brand deals, like not really doing anything like professionally, like on a full-time level. It was all just small gigs here and there. So with Patreon and other websites, you got a monthly paycheck that the government would take 40% of, but like it was a real job.
You know, you brought up a good point, which I agree a lot, is that we wouldn't able to buy stuff on Amazon, buy wig so much easily, or have so much many cosplay supply if we didn't make cosplay this big and this wide.
Yep. So it's both our fault and our fault that the cosplay industry has changed so much. Okay, so the people who are angry are the people who aren't adapting, the people who aren't trying to change anything. They're just trying to hold on to what is old, and that's not going to do anything. You can't fix anything by holding on to the past. You have to adapt and look to the future. I want to help educate people for the future. I want to get more cosplayers out there. I want people to discover how good it feels to craft with your hands and to make things with your hands. I don't ever want people to lose that. Not that I'm afraid that they are going to lose that, but I just want to I want to be responsible for inspiring other people to continue to make things. And yeah, man, that's why I love Yaya, because she will never stop doing that. It's like everything that she's done has been that. It's really inspiring. Hoping that in 2020, I will be able to give more back.
Awesome. Well, it's been a lot of fun. You know, thanks for coming up to the show. Thank you so much for joining. Until then, I'll see you guys later.